What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Today I want to talk about three new stocks on my watch for Tuesday. We're sitting on this 3-day weekend, so that gives me time to go ahead and review and analyze a few other stocks. The first one I want to get into is MINE. I want to get into the technicals on that and what I'm seeing and the huge volume I'm seeing in it. I also want to get into SFOR. Also want to get into the technicals on there and what I'm seeing in that pattern. And I want to get into AXXA, another stock that is looking very intriguing to me. I want to get into all that, but before I do, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything I find interesting in the stock market, and I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So, that being said, let's just get right into it, shall we? So first and foremost, man, MINE, Miner Co. Inc. Just to give you the quick summary of it. They don't really have much in here that I was searching for, but it is cryptocurrency, Bitcoin related, and that kind of stuff is hot right now. But the thing that really intrigued me about this company was it's traded over 1 billion shares in volume. Anything with that kind of volume is extremely enticing to me. So when I see that volume, instantly I want to take a look at it. So now if we get into the chart pattern, we've had this huge run from sub-penny stocks all the way up to 2 cents. Now, if you guys know me and you watch my videos, man, I don't like sub-penny stocks. If you guys suggest sub-penny stocks to me, as soon as I see it's under a penny, I won't go no further and look at it. I don't want to look at it. It's not something that interests me. That's just a gambler's game of people trying to make a quick, fast 100, 200, 300% profit. And that is not in my strategy. That is not what I do. But this one has went over and it's holding over a penny. If we back up a little bit, one of my favorite charts I like to look at is the 10-day, 30-minute chart. We had this nice gradual run over the span of 2 days. And then we had this drop, a beautiful bounce, dropped again, and now we're seeing this curling action. That is what I like to see. I'm seeing this nice bowing, kind of almost like it's going to make a cup and handle. We will see what happens on Tuesday, but it's very intriguing to me. I do like seeing that pattern. I like seeing this gradual climb at the end. Pop, pull back, grind it back up. The break of this 128 right here, that's going to be enticing to me. That's going to be something I'm watching out for, because if it breaks that, the next level is right here for the 148. But I think that is more of the level. If it holds over that 128 area, I might be tempted to buy it just because it's so heavy in volume. But really, I'd like to see it break this area. And then we could have a potential back up here just because it's so heavy in volume. Also, that it's in a sector that is, somewhat hot, especially with like TSMP, anything digital currency related. It's hot right now. So that could be a potential. And obviously, it is hot. It's coming off this massive run. And when you see them and it's the beginning of the run, like we see here, that it could continue with the run. But I'm not really seeing anything else in this stock, but the high volume, I always look for high volume. I want to see a run. And then I also like seeing a bounce of the first green day, because typically when we have a nice bounce of first green day after a huge run, and then we have a red and a red, typically we might get a second green day, some kind of leg up. And since it's such, like I said, it's at a penny. It closed at 123.55. So if that pops up to here, that is a nice 30%, 40% move. So that's kind of the thing that I'm looking for. And then also SFOR, also another stock that really intrigued me. I believe this one has a summary, Strikeforce Technologies. This actually popped up on my watch before, But, again, there's so many hot plays, I can't really watch everything. So Strikeforce Technologies Inc. operates as a software development and service company in the United States and internationally. The company develops and licenses various identification projection software products to protect computer networks from unauthorized access, as well as to protect network owners and users from cybersecurity attacks and data breaches. So a tech stock, again, something hot that is current, which is what I look for, a hot sector, trading 36.2 million in volume, a market cap of nearly 100 million. Those are the kind of things I look for. Now, if we get into the chart over here, we're kind of seeing that same thing like we see in MINE, which is something that I look for. We're finally having that first green day after a run. And as you can see right here, we had a run pullback and then a run again, then a pullback, consolidation, and then a run again to break these highs here in the 21s, ran up to the 32s. So, that is a nice 50% gain. And then we're now finally having that green day. So this is looking nice. So, if we have a beautiful break over the 25 area here, I could see it retesting this 29 and this 30 area. If it maintains high enough volume, because it looks like the volume may be curling back into play, which is a potential. So, there is, again, there's nothing really recent as far as news goes. The last news was on the 8th of this month. So, already a week ago, Strikeforce regulate a tier 2 press release clarification. So, but again, man, we're coming off this massive run from the 5 cent area to the 30. So again, another massive run, and it could have a second leg up. Now, I'm not trying to capture 100% movement. I'm not trying to capture a big movement. My goal is to capture a 6 to 10% movement and cut my losses at 2% or less. So, this is still trading good enough volume. And if it breaks here, even if it doesn't retest here, I could still collect a nice 7 to 10% profit. So that is something that I'm looking for. And so, when it's coming off a recent run like that, it tends to get a little choppy. So, it's something that I want to watch because, just like here, even if it drops, say on Tuesday, the thing winds up dropping. Well, look at what it shows me here. When it drops, has a bounce, drops here, has a bounce, drops here, has a bounce. So, those are patterns that you want to see. You want to see consistency in those patterns. So if it not a break, it could potentially be a bounce pattern for me to play if it is clear enough and it seems like something that I can capture in while I'm watching the intraday. So that is definitely something I'm looking out for. If it doesn't hold this, if it doesn't break this and holds over the 25 clearly, then it might, it might drop and have a little bounce, and if it does that, then I may be able to capitalize on that as well. So, it's just recognizing little patterns inside a pattern and trying to capitalize. And for me, capitalizing is 6 to 10% movement. If it doesn't work, I just cut my loss at 2% or less. That's it. Cut it at 2% or less. So get familiar with how they're looking intraday. Because I'm not trying, my goal isn't to hold on to it and make, like I said, 20, 30, 40, 50%, 100% profit. My goal is to try to capture 6 to 10% out the move consistently over time. Now, the next stock is the most interesting one to me because in the OTC market, everything is about technical analysis. So we're going to get into AXXA. The reason why I'm really intrigued by this one, my criteria with penny stocks, man, I need at least 20 million volume. So we got 23.8 million shares traded on Friday. This one, Exxon Group focuses on real estate, private equity, and financial businesses. The company buys, manages, and develops real estate properties such as apartments, residential resorts, and mixed-use real estate and self-storage properties. It also provides financing and execution services and advises issuers and investors through financing, acquisition, and exit strategies. Again, this company is also involved in the fintech, financial technology. So as you can see right here, I mean, this was months ago, but just to show you, fintech, financial technology, digital currency, again, something that is hot, something that is relevant now. That's the kind of thing I look for. But the beauty of this is in the chart pattern. So if we go into the chart pattern, we are looking at a potential multi-day breakout, which is beautiful. A multi-day breakout over this 8-9. It is trading in the 8-6s. Had a beautiful day on Friday. It tried to dip off and just completely shot back up, which is a beautiful sign. I like to see that gradual climb. Again, it has history when it breaks multi-day levels. It broke right here and shot up to here. So from the actual 5 cent, it almost made 100% when it broke. And in a single day, it shot up, about 70% when it broke. So, that is very, very intriguing to me. So this one is like an easy no-brainer in my mind. The fact that it's a multi-day breakout in the penny stock arena, as long as it holds. And now don't get confused, okay? Just to let you guys know that just because it breaks doesn't necessarily mean it's going to hold. So when I say I want to see a break, I want to see a break and hold. So for me personally, I'll probably wait till it holds over 9, because the 9 cent, the whole 9 cent number, that is going to be a big key. So if it does break and hold over 9, that's up to 10. That is a more than a 10% profit. Okay, so you got to understand that. And if it breaks the 8 and holds over 9, it's got a great shot just to hit the 10 cent mark. That's a quick 10% profit for me. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I wanted to get into, let's see, which one do I got on? Okay, right here. So 8, 9, and as you can see, history shows this thing is a previous runner. I mean, look at this beautiful run. So we got resistance at 18. We got resistance at 36 level. So this thing has history of running in the past, and that's something I also look for. I want to see history of a run, and since it's now showing signs that it is having a run, which is beautiful, it's telling me that, we may be able to potentially go and retest those 18 levels. It has potential to do so. But again, my goal isn't to try to capture 8 to 18. My goal isn't try to capture that 100% over 100% move. My goal is to capitalize on the 6 to 10% and cut my loss at 2% or less. So this is showing me a beautiful opportunity because I love multi-day breakouts. They work very well in the penny stock arena, in the OTC arena. I always wind up capitalizing on those when I have traded them in the past. If it's part of a hot sector, if it has enough of volume, this thing could potentially break. But again, it can break and then completely crash down. So you have to be aware of that. So like for me, the number one thing in my mind is in profits. When I go into the market, I have my plan, I have my exit strategy, and I always have my finger on this trigger. Sell the market is the one that I use, because if you sell the bid and it blows past your bid, say if I want to get out at this 12.3, right? And so I hit sell the bid. If it drops to 12.2, 12.1, it's not going to execute my order. So if it's already going against me and I don't like the direction it's going, these things can move faster than you expect. So I just hit sell the market just to get out of it. If I go over 2%, it winds up being 2.3, 2.4%, minus 2.3, 2.4. So what? I don't care. I'm exiting roughly around my exit and I'm happy with that. And then same thing with, when it's moving a little too fast, you could hit, you could hit sell the bid when you're profitable, and then it could blow past it and not get your entry point. So that has happened to me too. So for me, if it's moving too fast and I'm already up a certain amount of money, because like I said, say if I'm trying to get out right now, let's go here. So say if I'm trying to get out at this 8-9 area. Okay, and then I go to, go ahead and sell the bid and the bid is 8-9, and then it just winds up, it winds up dropping. Okay, then I can't get out. So say if I'm already up, 15% at this point, and I hit sell the bid because I'm trying to get greedy, and I wind up taking that. I want that extra 5%, and then it winds up dropping. And then by the time I'm able to cancel it and get back in, it may continue to drop, and I might wind up with 5% profit. I might wind up with no profit. So sell the market. If I'm already up well over 10%, I hit sell the market because it's going to make sure it executes my order between the bid and the ask together. So combined, it winds up working out because it'll sell some at the ask price, sell some at the bid price. The market makers are just going to sell it regardless because you don't care. When you hit sell the market, then you don't care what price you're selling it at. You just want to get rid of your position. And if I'm up 10 to 15% already, I mean, then it doesn't matter to me. I'm not greedy. The game is to capture the percentage. I don't care about the dollar amount. I care about the percentage. So AXXA has a beautiful opportunity for this breakout. So what I would like to see it hold over 9 and then potentially, ride that to the 10 or higher. And then right here for SFOR, I want to see it hold over a 25 and then maybe potentially capture a nice 10% move up to the 30 in between 25 and 30 because, do the math. That is roughly about a 15% move. So I could potentially capture 7 to 10% out of that 15% move. Okay. And that one is very enticing to me. And then MINE, with such heavy volume, this thing could still spike and go parabolic again because it's such heavy volume. It can retest that. But I would really realistically like to see it break and hold over to 1.5 because then I know if it holds over 1.5, I can get back to the 2s. And, that again, that is what like a, do the math. That's like a 25% profit plus. So, and if it's a 25% move from a 1.5 to the 2, then I have a good chance of capturing 7 to 10% out of that 25% move. And if it goes against me, I just cut it, man. Cut it at -2 or less. Okay, so those are my 3 new stocks to watch for Tuesday. This is going to be part 1. I am going to do another one tomorrow. For the stocks that are already on my watch and give you guys, the places that I'm going to buy and sell at that I see that are interesting to me. So MINE, definitely on my watch. AXXA, definitely on my watch. And SFOR, definitely on my watch. So if you made it this far, man, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my analysis. Again, man, click that like button. Please subscribe. You can't stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that, man. So MINE, 1 billion shares traded, is looking beautiful. That is so beautiful. So watch out, that is looking like it's reversing. SFOR, trading at a good volume, over 30 million shares. That also looks like it's reversing. So watch out for that. You could capitalize on a quick 7 to 10% move. AXXA, potential multi-day breakout, which is beautiful. Definitely could capture a 10% move if it breaks and holds like it should. So those are the 3 new stocks I'm adding to my watch. Again, I am a trader in these stocks. I am not an investor in these stocks. My goal isn't to just buy these and hold these and hope I make money. My goal is to capture a nice 6, 7, 10% move and cut my loss at -2 or less. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll be sure to keep you updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.